All right. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome into the this Friday version of the Dub training. Let's see. As usual, if anyone can, put a one in the chat if you're new to Dub and two if you're returning. I think mostly everyone here is returning, I believe, but Eduardo, are you new to Dub? I haven't noticed your name in here before. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Eduardo, if you can hear me okay, you can put a one in the chat if you'd like to, or a two if you're returning. You can also turn your mic on if you want to say hello, if you'd like to do that as well. Let's see. Okay, two. Oh, two. Perfect. All right, awesome. So everybody, let's see. Holly's back. John's back. Great. Perfect. If anybody has anything specific that they have questions on, please put it in the chat there. Um, if there is anything specific that you're looking to see, we can talk about that as well. So if anyone's in here for that. But in usual, yeah, Eduardo, go ahead. Let me go
Yeah,
here.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I've got you. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing
So the
good.
only question I have so far is, and I've been playing around with it quite a bit. On
Mhm.
the bottom, when you send out an email with the video,
Mhm.
is there any way you can take out the big banner on the bottom that says Dub, or is that standard uh, on your platform?
Yeah, you're on a paid plan, Eduardo?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do it in the I'll get the support article on that. Yes, you can. I'll shoot you the I'll shoot you the link to do it. It's you can take
Oh,
it out. Yep.
okay.
Yeah,
And
it's that big dub chunk at the bottom, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And one more thing, I was trying to send out a video and a flyer, and when I hit preview, it looks like the video doesn't show, but the flyer is there.
The video doesn't show, but the flyer is there. So,
Right, right.
so you're saying you
I
recorded a video and then
correct.
let me share my screen. I'll show. So you recorded. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me go to my videos. Okay, so let's just say take this video, recorded a video,
Okay.
and
Right.
you previewed it over here. You open
I,
it up.
I, I preview it, and when I have a flyer on the bottom,
Hmm.
it shows the banner nicely, but it doesn't show the video. So I'm like, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
When you say the flyer, you mean like you have some image here
I
below?
attach I attach an image,
Hmm.
and it doesn't show the actual video after the image is in there.
Huh, interesting. Well, if you want to shoot it over to me by email, I'll give you my email
Okay.
here. That way, at least I can
Okay.
look at it. You know what I mean? Let's see what we
Right.
got going on. I just put my email in the chat.
Okay. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, you're welcome. And then Holly, I think how are you, Holly?
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got you. How you doing?
Hi, good. I just had a one-on-one because I just signed up and she wasn't able to answer these two questions, so I'm hopeful that you can. So I have a situation where I'm in sales. I have new products that we launch every month that I want to showcase, and my two questions are:
Mhm.
if I am making a short video for product A,
Mhm.
but I want to make the video super short so it keeps their attention span. So keeping it between 1 and 2 minutes max, but there's still a lot more features that I want the doctor to know about. And I want to put the bullets, like in a regular email, I would put the bullets in the body of the email. Is
Sure.
there a way to put bullets or additional information that is associated with that video in on the landing page so that when they clicked on that video, it's right there?
Yeah.
And then additionally, can it be a situation where those bullets appear in the landing page that correspond with each individual video? Because I'm going to have bullets for each product. So I don't want it to be a situation where all the bullets are always on the landing page because it's going to need to change out with every product video. Does
Yeah,
that
yeah. So basically, yeah. So you don't want the in other words, when you put it on the preset, you don't want it on the preset because if it's there, then it will show with every video and they're different for each video, right?
exactly? Yeah, because they're going to
Um,
be unique features for each product that I want to showcase, and so I don't want it to always be there. It needs to change out with each video that's being viewed.
yeah, and do you when you're doing these videos, let me just share my screen. Let me just go back over here. Yeah, yeah, I remember you're doing the supplements, Holly, I think.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. So like if you were here on this page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see where it says the details,
Mm-hmm.
how there's a description right here.
Yep. Yep.
That'll be below. So what you can do is fill it in here, and then
Okay.
we'll save it to this. Now, if you have a preset that already has a description, you won't be able to add it here because it'll already be there. So
Yeah.
whatever preset you have, just make sure the preset doesn't have a description. And then
Uh,
record the video about the product and then just copy and paste, drop it right in here. It'll save it. And then you can preview it and open it in the new window and you'll see it there.
okay. So that will correspond with each video that they're looking at. So it'll be
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like as long as you don't have a description in the
Mm,
preset, like if you had a preset said one basic thing, it'll always say that and it'll override it. But if you
okay.
don't have a description, just pull up the video like this was the product video here, boom,
Hmm.
write something here, then you
Hmm.
open it up in the new window, and then you'll be able to see that video and it will have the little description right down here.
Okay. Is there a minimum or a maximum, minimum, no, maximum
Oh, the characters?
of
Uh,
characters? Yeah.
I haven't tried it out. Let's see the cheat sheet and see if it says anything in here. Do-do-do-do-do.
Because there'll be a lot of it,
Yeah,
probably.
let's see. I see the image. I see some notes here. I don't see a limit yet. Let's see. I'm not seeing a limit as of yet. I know we have the 500 character limit on the on the IRA in terms of the profile, but I don't see it on there. So I'm gonna just
Okay.
drop this in the chat for you. I just dropped that link in there. Well, it's a big ugly link, but it's in the chat. But it's right here. All I did was click on cheat sheet from here. So
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah. Anyway, but that'll give
Okay.
you the breakdown. Yeah, just give it a shot. I don't think there is. If it's cutting you off, just let us know, and then I can get the team to add a note on there. But yeah.
Okay. And then my second question, real quick, is when I'm doing the product video, it'd be really awesome if I could have like a little static thumbnail of the actual product, what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm
Cool.
wondering, is it possible to do a little thumbnail that always is like, say, in the bottom right-hand corner of or bottom left-hand corner of the video? So it's always there while I'm talking in the video. Is that a possibility?
Hmm. You could, I think what you could do is, I don't know, this we get a little, it might be easier just with a third party editor, but you can always like see, I mean, you know about the thumbnail, right? You can hit design, you can have the product be the first thing they see. You can just upload your own thumbnail, but to have
Hmm.
it in the corner as you're talking, what you
Hmm.
could do again, it's a little, it's a little workaround, but you'd have to kind of play with it where, like, if you had like a YouTube video pulled up, like, see how Darius is here, right? With the
Yeah,
desktop app.
exactly. Yep,
If
that's
you had
exactly what.
like, if you took a video, this is a little workaround, but how long is the video about the product?
I'm hoping it's going to be under 2 minutes.
All right, so just say you took like a screen video of like a screenshot that you have of the product and
Hmm.
it just plays. It's just like a 2 minute video. So what you could do is just use Dubb Narrator and then it looks like it's a still, but it's actually a video. You know what I mean? And it's there. It's kind of a workaround, but like I think you'd probably have to use like a third party editor to kind of throw that in there, but then it's a little more work, but yeah.
Right. And so could I also, the other idea that the lady who I just talked with at your company was talking about is maybe instead of where a logo would be placed,
Mhm.
maybe the product image could be where the logo is normally. Like, would that be
Oh, I see
another
what you're
way to do
saying.
it?
Oh, like if it was up here, like
No, not up there, but
sure.
actually she had it in the actually in the background. Oh, I guess that was the workaround. So if you had a background that had
Oh,
go, but then that would be weird because the video would, okay.
yeah. I think are there YouTube videos of these products?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say because you could have a YouTube video and just have it paused and you could be right here talking
Mm-hmm.
all the time. That'd be a way
Okay.
to do it too.
Okay.
I mean, you could just screenshot it and just have it,
Yeah.
minimized and just be like in front of the screenshot where it's almost even with you. I would work around,
Yeah.
screenshot
Yeah.
it, and then just be there with it. I think that would probably be the best. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll look at that. Thank you very much.
Well, Holly, if you have we give this to everybody, but and people have been good sending these over, and John Grace who's here has been awesome with this. He sent some videos over to feedback at Dubb, and we try to give the best feedback we can. So if you want to email it to us, like just the workaround, just so we can see visually what it looks like, feel free.
Okay, so is that different than, so feedback, does that go to you or other people as
No,
well?
it goes to the team, and then if they
Okay,
can't address it, they'll put it over to me just for more like other stuff or whatever. So we all kind of
okay,
look at it.
okay.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
yeah, no problem. Happy recording. Are you having fun with it so far, or is how you feeling?
Well, I haven't, today was slotted to be my first video, so, but I need to know a little bit more about this before I attempted that. So today
Yeah.
might be the day.
Hey,
Um,
here's a video I just recorded. This is kind of like useful for the day. So within the Dubb dashboard, we're updating all these Academy videos in here.
oh,
So
by
all
the
the
way, I
little
watched every single one of the Academy videos after our first call.
nice. I just added this one yesterday. So this is a cool one. This is about just kind of it doesn't have to be perfect. There are kind of 5 tips to when you're recording videos to be, not we say comfortable on camera, but they're really just kind of best practices. So if you check that one out, we just added it. Yeah.
Is that the one with you and Ruben?
No, that one's replaced. That one was older, so it had
Oh,
that
still good though.
video. Yeah, yeah, it just had a lot of video that was kind of about a lot of different things. Like some of it was about like why video is effective, which is kind of a different video. So, we just been updating these things. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Basically, when I get out of here, I'm just recording, which is hey, we love doing it. Cool, Holly. Well, thanks for the questions and everything. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Let's see. I noticed who else is new or coming back in here? Let's see, John. I see John had a question. How do I see who opened my news contacts videos? Hey, John. Always good to have you in here, John. Let's see, where's John? John, are you still here? Yeah, there you are. Hey, John.
I'm here. Yep.
Hey, how are you, John?
Good at you.
Good, good. Yeah, you can what you can do is come in here. Let's see. Let's go over to videos.
Okay, so you went to videos, yeah.
Can you see? Yeah, go to videos, just your video library. I'll pull
Yeah.
up I'll pull up this one. This is one of my favorite ones to pull up.
Uh,
This one here. And then you got these lines up here at the top. So this is going to be the email opens. This is if
that's
they
on
took it.
videos.
Yep.
No?
And this is if they took action, they actually did something. They clicked on
Okay,
something. This
so
would be the view of the page. They clicked and they got on the landing page, they viewed it. And then
uh-huh.
this is them watching it. And then right there, and then this is the CTA click. So if they clicked a button below the video. So when you send these out, you can always come over here and you can just filter. Just if I just wanted like video views, like video watches, I can just pick that and it'll just give me that. Or just choose
Uh,
whatever one you want in there.
okay, now where you're under type, you're under,
Yeah. So what I did was to get there, I went to my video library.
yeah,
I selected the particular video, and then
right.
the stats will show up here, and then you can just filter right under type as far as what you want to see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yep. Who's
Okay,
winning the
so
bear? Who's winning the bear or the bull so far?
well, I right now, oh man, it's a tussle right now. Uh, so far for the year, it's the bull, but they're always they're having an argument right now. So we'll see. But now, the funny thing about this, Rob,
Hmm.
is both of the animals, they're trying to kill their prey.
Right.
So
Right.
we like the bull, but what does
Right.
the bull do? It throws the target up in the air and then
True.
comes over and gourds it.
True.
The
It's
bear,
juggling it first. It's juggling it first, like
yeah,
you said.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then the bear, of course, is just coming on and mauling you. It
Yeah.
just takes
I
your life
know.
away. But
Yep.
isn't that interesting? We come up with these descriptions nobody really understands, and we look
Yeah.
at them in terms of how these animals perform. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
either way, you're dead.
Well,
If they're
so everyone,
successful.
so everybody has context. John is in the financial world, and he has this really cool reversible little puppet that goes from a bull to a bear in the financial markets, the bear market and the bull market. And he's been making these videos, and he's at his desk, and it's just lends itself to kind of the creativity of stuff. So yeah, they're really good, John.
Thank you. Well, let me come back because, like I said, 700. I,
Hmm.
I see that it looks like 136
Hmm.
were open.
Hmm.
Was that the up sign for
Oh, you
18?
sent like a bulk one out, like a big bulk send.
Yeah, 740, I think it
Yeah.
was. But I
Okay.
can't see that they were that. Did they? I can see who opened.
Yeah.
Can I see who?
You
Did
should
all of them
be
go up?
able
How do I
to.
see it? the schedule? Because it
Yeah.
doesn't happen immediately.
Yeah, you when you do the bulk send, I know you can schedule it out for a date, but you've already sent them, right? Like they're already
Right.
sent. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, no, you should have that information. Let me get with Ina. If she doesn't pop in a little bit, I'll have her reach out to you directly, John, because
Okay.
typically, when you look at the videos, you're able to view each singular video, but with a campaign, it'd probably give you the page where it gives you the overall stats you're probably looking at. But I think you
Okay.
just have to click on the videos themselves. But again, 700. So let me find out from her the exact sequence, in terms of
Okay.
it probably looks a little bit different than the individual ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, John. Oh, by the way, the argument thing, yeah, it's too bad you don't have two of the reversibles. You could have them both like arguing when they first start. So, GIF,
Oh,
the
I
GIF
like
could
that.
be this. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
Um,
this or are you this? I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I like that. That's a good idea. I'll bet you there's more than one. I bet you I can find it. Okay.
it
I'm
definitely
out.
is. It's
I'll,
Financial Street. It's not Sesame Street. It's Financial Street. There you go. Yeah. Sorry, I could go with these all day. I like that kind of stuff. So anyway,
I, hey, well, maybe spend a minute. You give me some more because
uh,
that's what it's all about. Because we speak jargon, right? Nobody gets it,
yeah, right.
but you
Yeah.
make it plain like that, and you have a little sense of humor, and oh, now I get it. I get it.
Ruben and I always love that stuff. We love the funny stuff. So that's cool. Let's see. Holly had another say. Holly, question on plans: 1 GB versus 3 GB storage capacity. Holly, let me ask Mr. Darius on that one because I do not have an answer to that particular question. So,
Well,
uh,
yeah, and it was in regards to more, like if I'm sending
yeah.
one video to
Mhm.
300 people individually so I can customize it,
Right.
is that is that 1 gig just for that one video? Like is it applying towards that one video?
Right.
Is the one video applying towards the 1 GB, I should say? Or is it that every single time I'm uploading that video for a different person, does that go into the 1 GB storage capacity, I guess, if that makes sense.
So 1 gig for like the one video send, or 1 gig for like if you're sending out on a bulk.
Yeah, because I think the way I'm going to utilize Dubb is that I'm going to be always wanting to personalize it on some level, and just sending it one at a time, not really doing bulk campaigns, at least not
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that I'm not etching away at that 1 GB capacity by doing it that way, because I kind of want to stay with the Pro. I don't really want to go to the Pro Plus because
Yeah.
a lot of the features in the Pro Plus don't really apply to me right now.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure that I'm going to be able to stay within that 1 GB
If you're
capacity.
sending one-to-one video,
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
exactly. But it's the
Okay.
same video.
Yeah.
So that's why
Right.
I'm wondering
Mm.
if, I mean, it's one
Yeah.
video for the month, but it's going to be next video will be next month. And I mean,
Yeah, no, I think yeah, I haven't had anyone ever really, I mean, that I've heard of, I'll ask Darius too, but like bring that up in terms of the capacity, because I know we have like power users who make a ton of videos and they're on pro, so but I'll ask them. Yeah, so
yeah, I just want to make sure that it's going to fit my needs, because everything else that's in the pro plan
yeah.
is exactly applicable to what I'm going to be using it for. I really have no use for the plus at this point in
Yeah.
time.
Do you
Um,
how many videos do you plan on doing a month? What's
well, at this point, I think I'm going to be doing maybe 2 or 3
Oh, okay. Yeah,
possibly.
I'm wondering, yeah, because like the 1 gig, yeah, I mean that should, yeah, I don't see why that would be an issue. I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
like what, max 2 minutes long, maybe?
Yeah, each one will be short. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, no, it shouldn't be. I mean, I'll ask, but I mean, yeah, dude, I'd be shocked if you had some kind of message that we have people that do tons.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'll
But
ask
even though
though.
it's going to like 300 people, but it's individual. Yeah, it's like it's personalized, right? So it's
Right.
one video at a time.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I just don't know how that works on your guys' end.
Yeah. Okay. I'll find out for you. If I can't get a clear answer, then I'll try to get something for you on that one. This is just
Okay. And is that something where you would email me?
Yeah, I'll talk to Ina after, and then I'll have her either I would email you or she would email you. As
Okay.
far yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, Holly. Um, Michelle, you got that video that I sent? Hi, Michelle. Let's see, Michelle. Did you get a chance to see you saw the edit thing and then you did that there and then you see my email?
I did. I did it all, and it took me like 2 minutes. Thank you so much. It was so easy.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought it was
that's the
going to be
hardest
hard, but it
part,
wasn't.
Michelle. The toughest part is literally just the timing, the timing. So like I
Yes.
usually when I record videos, If I'm like, if I cough or something like that, or I do some weird thing, I'll just reset for a second because I'll know that like I know I want to come and cut it out. So I'll like stop, reset, and then I'll go. So it's
Yes,
your cut point. You
I
know what I
can
mean?
see how that would have made it easier, but
Yeah.
I was able to do it, so
Yeah.
it worked
Remember,
out well.
it doesn't have
Yeah,
to be perfect. If it jumps a little bit and you were just, it's not a big deal. I don't think people even care about that stuff. You know, that's what we
I
always.
think you're right. It just looks more authentic.
Yeah, yeah. Like the dog barking, I didn't really notice, and I love dogs, so I wouldn't
Good.
mind it either. There we go. Um, cool. And then that I sent you that tutorial on the trimming that has it in there in the Academy. It's just under a different title. It's like a longer title, but trimming's in it.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Um, yeah, and then I'll review like the other stuff just content wise, but I'll give that a review a little later today. And then, but good job, Michelle. The stuff looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Anybody else? I know Vanessa. Vanessa, I haven't seen you. I haven't heard from you in so long. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, how you doing?
How you been?
I'm really good. Busy.
Good. Good. What's going on?
Oh my goodness. I do dub and I get so busy and I go off and I do something else. And then I was on the call a couple weeks ago on all the new products you have. And I'm like, I got to get back on here because I know I need to start using them for some of that automation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. Have you tried have you played with Sia yet, the sales assistant?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I'll show you the update on this. And we were talking about this before. I sent a little video over to Eddie who was asking about this. But basically Sia, you know, when we first set up Sia, it was this. Let me find it. Sia was designed to originally be on the landing page, like here. You know, you can educate Sia because you know with the presets, you have different audiences, like they're for different parts of your audience, right? So the different sales assistants can know different things depending on the preset. Like real estate, I always use as an example, just because it's an easy one, buyer seller. So if this was a buyer preset, the AI assistant would be educated on all the buying stuff, and the sales one would be educated on all the sales stuff. So that has always kind of been the same. We're going to have an updated tutorial. Darius has a good one online. If you want to see it, let me grab it right here. I'll put this in the chat. This was a couple months ago. The only update to this, I'll show you in a second, but let me put this in here. If anybody wants to see a little more about the sales assistant stuff, this is a good video he made. But the update that we did with Sapphire was we made it where the AI is not dependent upon just being on the landing page. So if you go inside Dubb, and I'll show you what this looks like. Let me get out of here. If you're in the dashboard and you go under assets and you go to sales assistants right here, if you click on that there, see I have different assistants here because they're going to know different things. So what we added was this little thing right here, an external link. So how this would be used was I'm going to click it here. See how it opens up like a chat GPT kind of thing where you can just start communicating with it. What this means is it's not dependent on being on a video landing page. So if I was in communication with someone and I was like, you know what? I'm going to send this link. Let's see, where did I put it? Let me just show you here. So let's say I was in communication with someone, right? I'm going to use mine as an email address. I'm going to say Sia Sales Assistant. And then I'm going to put this right here. Let me go back and grab it. Sorry, I'm clicking all over the place today. I have so many tabs open. I usually don't have this many tabs, but let me, where is it? External link. This one. All right, I'm going to copy this external link and I'm just going to drop it into an email because, and this is already when I have a relationship with somebody. So I'm like, you know, I've kind of nurtured them. I send them this email and say, listen, you know, the sales assistant here would love to answer any questions that you have on this. But they click it here and now they're open up and communicating. So it's really like a way of using SIA without having it to be on a landing page as well, which is the main use case of it. But the update to Sapphire was being able to drop a link in an email to send to somebody like, hey, listen, you know, this AI assistant will answer any questions that you have on this. And I think it's good to use once you kind of have that relationship a little bit, you know, in terms of that, you know, probably not right out of the gate because I wouldn't want to put someone off to like an assistant right away, you know. So I feel like that relationship is nurtured a little bit. And then you can also use that direct link when you do posts. So when I'm doing like the social posts, like this one here, see it says one comment below. The comment below is the pinned comment we usually put down here as a link to Dubb. But I could make a video about something and then have the SIA link, the SIA direct link down here. And then it would open up into that page that you saw where they can ask questions. So it's really just a kind of a choice on that one for social media. But the update was having SIA available to send as a link. So does that make sense, Vanessa?
It does. It really makes sense. What's funny is that I'm sitting up here and I'm like, okay, I need to bulk create videos. And so I'm sitting up here getting ready to bulk create 1,000 videos, right? I've been
Yeah.
doing all morning. I'm like, I'm gonna bulk create 1,000 videos. But then I would love to, because I have a challenge coming up at the end of the month. And it's my first 5-day challenge that I'm going to be offering. And so I can just put some information into Sia about the challenge.
Yep.
And then when I send out the videos, I can put that link with
Hmm.
Deb going back to Sia. So
Yeah.
can I take an appointment and get some one-on-ones so maybe you guys can really just help me so I can get that up?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Let me drop this in here. I'll tell Ina to reach out to you. Ina's awesome with this stuff. Yeah,
okay,
of
okay.
course. Yes, yes, Vanessa. The answer is yes. That would be sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and then you
amazing.
can just put it right in there and then they can just answer whatever they want, which is pretty great.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Cool. Well,
Wonderful.
good to hear your voice, Vanessa.
Good to see you too. I'm sorry. I don't I wasn't dressed for this, so I just,
I'll always remember the great painting you had behind you. That painting was amazing.
yeah, still there.
Oh, it's
And
awesome.
because of you, I keep it in sight.
I love
So
it. It's great background. It's awesome. It's awesome. But it might be bad because people are going to listen to it and they're going to go right over the painting. Like, wait, what did you just say? Okay.
right, right.
No, that's great. Well, cool.
Thank
Good to talk to you, Vanessa.
you too.
And let's see. John, cool. I'll definitely keep doing that. Michelle, I have some questions about the YouTube connection. Yeah, go ahead, Michelle. Let's see. Let me.
So I saw the little YouTube button under my video and I clicked it and it prompted me to connect my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
And then, so I did that successfully, I think. And then I saw another button that said maybe upload this video to the channel.
yeah,
So I did that too. And that was a couple of hours ago,
yeah.
but I don't see the videos showing up on the YouTube channel. So
Hmm.
either I did something wrong or it takes longer than I think.
I'll have to find out about that one because I believe it should show up right away.
Okay.
Let's see. So you
Okay.
use the uploader button,
Then
right?
I probably didn't do something correctly.
Do you have a couple of YouTube
Maybe,
ones?
yeah, I do have a couple, but I think I successfully deleted the one that I'm not tending.
Oh,
So I should only have one now,
okay.
but maybe I need to watch something in the academy for this process.
Okay.
I don't want to
Yeah.
take
And
up time if there's a way for me to learn it.
yeah, but I'll find out too, though, just because, I mean, you uploaded it and it should be in there. So,
Yeah.
unless there's some YouTube setting that's like set to private or something like that,
Yeah.
or not
Or,
live or something, but let me find out.
okay. Or maybe I have to stay on the page until it's completely uploaded, but I didn't see any progress bar.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Yeah,
just
sure.
looking for help because
Okay.
that's really exciting if I can load my YouTube right from the Dubb page
Yeah.
without
Yeah. It's
having
something we
to
do a lot.
download and upload and all that
Mhm.
good stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do because it's quick. It's supposed to be quick. Or let me find out
Yeah,
determine it's quick.
exactly.
No, it's great. Upload it. It'll be available next week. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Yeah, I'll find out, Michelle. Let's see, Val.
Thank you.
Val. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before, Val. Val, good to meet you. Hi, if you can hear me, okay.
Oh, you have before, but you have not had the opportunity. But hello, how are
Yeah,
you?
nice to meet you.
Hey, listen, by the way, Vanessa actually introduced me to Dub, just so you know.
Man, you guys have a similar tone to your voice, by the way.
Oh, because that's my sister friend. That's my best friend in the world.
No, I'm serious. You guys sound so much alike. Like you have the same tonality and stuff. Wow, that's crazy.
Is that right? I never heard
Yeah.
that before.
Everybody
Vanessa,
else,
have you heard that?
doesn't it sound like Vanessa? It's so similar. That's crazy.
That's really strange. We've never heard that. We've heard a lot of things, but not that one. So I
That
guess,
Holly said yes, absolutely. Yeah. You guys totally
wow.
do. Yeah, you totally do.
Okay.
And she has
Well,
a great voice.
normally,
You guys have nice voices, so that's perfect.
well, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So Val, what do we got? Let's see. You have the same. Yeah, yeah, one-on-one, of course. Yeah, I'll shoot it over to the team. We'll get you hooked up.
Thank you so much. I'm actually just trying to, I really love this product and I'm really trying to get focused on being able to utilize it and maximize how well it actually works. My profession is real estate.
Yep.
And so I've seen you on some of your trainings on YouTube before, and I love the way, you talk about how we could actually use it to really maximize our position and branding. But I need to actually really get familiar with the platform so I can use it easily. So,
Yeah, I would say, the biggest things that we always talk about is, the sharing like websites, like market updates, be the bubble on the screen, which is just
mhm,
the Chrome extension. So if you pop in here to Dub support, like if we go back over
mhm,
here, let me just click on this really quick. We always upload our live trainings in here.
okay,
So the longer ones you see here, see where this one's an hour or something. These are like the trainings now. But within there, we always cover the Chrome extension on how to use that. We always cover the desktop app. So you can always
okay,
see some of these longer ones. We did break it up into shorter ones. Like here's how to create customized landing pages. This is only 4 minutes and 23 seconds. You can always obviously just go into Dub Academy, which is really good. Right on the page here, just click videos. You're in the dashboard here. Click
mhm,
videos here. And this video right here, see where it says, where is it? See where it says Chrome extension? This one?
yes,
This one's really good because it talks about using the Chrome and the bubble on the screen with the websites, which feeds right into real estate. You know what I mean? Whether it's your website showing properties, whether it's a market update, all that is.
right.
And then the desktop app is another screen recorder where with real estate, do you guys have drone footage of your properties and stuff?
On some properties, it just depends on locale.
Yeah, 'cause you can pull up a drone video and then be the bubble on there as the drone video is going through. So we talk about that and a lot of stuff. So
Okay.
desktop app and Chrome extension, those two videos are good to look at for screen recording where you're the bubble on the screen. The other one is obviously the mobile app. And all of these live trainings, I don't have one in here yet. I'm gonna do an upload. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do actually. Hold on. This one right here, mobile app. Let me just check something. Okay. Yeah, so go to this video right here. See what it says mobile app right here?
Right. Uh-huh.
Check that one out too, because obviously with real estate, property walkthroughs, picture in picture is really good where you can show what's in front of you in your little square bubble on the screen. So we
Hmm.
talk about that in the about using the mobile app.
I want to definitely utilize that. There's a property in particular that's been staying on the market. All the properties are staying on a market a little bit longer now
Yeah.
because of the market shift. But
Yep.
this one is still, it's really kind of stale. But when I take the video, I'm finding it is too large to upload anywhere. So do I need to take it directly from from my app, in order to be able to edit it and because I would like to do something similar to what you're saying with the bubble on screen. So maybe
Yeah.
I just don't understand how to do that. So I'll check that out.
Yeah, it'll be a good way to do it. And Dub has a lot of different ways to do stuff. So definitely dive into Dub Academy. There's shorter videos. The longest one in there in Dub Academy is maybe 9 minutes. And some of the ones that are older from Darius, I'm updating just because like when it comes to some of the other videos that are a little bit longer because the interface has changed and
Hmm.
some of the different places like that that are important. Just because we update stuff a lot. So for us, from a video recording standpoint, it's we just have stuff we constantly have to update though. But mobile app for me is one of my favorite ones. Like I tell people, like, yeah, I think Eduardo would say the mobile app is the truth. Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's very cool because I think even if you do a lot of screen videos or you record a lot from your webcam, it
Hmm.
is nice to switch things up and use the mobile app, which is a different feel when you make that video, you know?
I think I tried to use the mobile app once before, but when I tried to synchronize it to the desktop, I was having some challenges. I eventually I got it figured out, but I didn't think it was supposed to be as smooth. I thought it automatically defaulted into um the desktop version, but it doesn't, does it?
Would you say that again? Repeat that.
So I thought it automatically defaults into the desktop version. So what I did was I took some video with the mobile app
Hmm.
and it showed up. So I thought it was going to show up when I got on my PC.
Yeah.
It didn't automatically show up. I don't know what the delay was, but eventually I saw it there. But is
Hmm.
there a button, an extra button I should have chose, or is that the way it actually works? Does it?
No, it should always be like when you record a video on the mobile app, when you're recording clips,
Mm-hmm.
each one of those clips automatically is downloaded to your phone. And then when you're done at the end, you merge all the clips together.
Mm-hmm.
Then that finished video is automatically on your phone as well. It's not like TikTok. Automatically you have that video. But at
Okay.
the end of merging them on the mobile app, there'll always be a button that says upload to Dub. So
Mm-hmm.
you can upload into the platform then. And that's when it should show up Only no, also on the mobile app within your videos, but also when you're on your computer within inside Dubb, you'll see the video in there. There was a delay. I'm not sure whether it would have been a delay, but that's where it will end up if you click upload.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, it was my first time trying it. So,
Yeah.
Eduardo, thank you. I'm gonna see how the truth it is.
Well, good to talk to you, Val. Thanks for breaking all that down. Appreciate that.
Thanks for acknowledging me, Rob. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And then let's see, Maxine. I saw you had your hand raised, and then Holly, I saw your question as well. Hey, Maxine.
Hi.
How are
Okay.
you?
Good, thanks. I created a an avatar video with
Hmm.
the script,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to do an explainer video.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to use the avatar in a bubble
Hmm.
and record my screen so I
Hmm.
can use her face and
Sure.
her voice
Yeah.
with my website. Is
Yeah.
there a training video to do that, or can you show me how?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's going to be Dubb Narrator. And that's going to be, you'll be able to see a lot of this. Let me just share my screen here. So, what I'm going to show you right now, and we're going to add it to Dubb Academy. We don't have it added yet with Narrator, but any of the longer trainings right here, the hour-long ones you see in here, we talk about Dubb Narrator all the time, but I'll show you right now, like how you would do that. So, within Dubb, let me jump back over here. Obviously, you're going to come down here. Let me go over here to the quick start. See the quick start one right here. Boom, boom, boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom. So you went in here, you created the avatar, you had it all set up, you downloaded it, and you uploaded the avatar into Dubb, right? When you created the avatar.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's in Dubb. So all you have to do is open up, let's just say, I'm going to pull up this right here. Let's just say this is the website, right? That you want
Okay.
to have the avatar walk through. So you're going to use what's called Dubb Narrator. That's the name of it. So you go to the top to the Dubb desktop app right up here, click here, go to the quick view menu, which is right here, and then it's going to open up. And now you've got some choices in here. And what you're going to do is you're going to select narrator video. And when you do that, it's going to bring you to your video library in here. Okay. So
Okay.
for me, you just have to search by name, whatever you saved it under. But I put narrator, and I just put a bunch of videos under narrator that are me basically recording stuff to camera. But I also did one with the avatar, which is the script's a little bit different. So she is right. Where'd she go? A little bit more. Right here. Right here. So I'd click the avatar, and then it's going to put the avatar on the page. So now you just, we always say try to match the feel of the page, the shape and stuff and the placement. So I'd, make it maybe just a little bit bigger. Put right there. Now I have it on the cropping, so I can crop, which is right here. See down at the bottom. Oh, you know what? You probably can't see this. Hold on. Let me do this again. Sorry. You probably couldn't see any of the stuff I was showing you, right? So
Mm-mm.
hold on a second. I had it off. All right, so desktop app. Let me close this. Up here at the top, D symbol here. Click click quick start menu, quick view menu right here.
Okay.
Open up here. Now you can see this, right? This menu.
Yes.
Okay. So then click narrator video. Select in your video library. It's take you here. Just select that video that you wanted, that you were talking about. So I'm going to select my avatar that I saved in here, which is right here. It's going to put her on the screen. And now, see this little drop down right here at the bottom? Can you see that?
Yeah.
I have it on custom. So what I can do is just crop around the website like this. So whatever you want, just to make it neat, you can just control the borders of what you're recording. And
Okay.
then I'm going to hit record here, and you're going to see the avatar start to talk. And I can just scroll like I normally would, but the avatar is going to do the work.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of useful information here. Please book a time by clicking the button below, as Rob would love to give you a personal walkthrough of any of the properties that you're interested in.
And then you can hit the pause button at any time to stop what she's saying because you're stopping the recording. And then you can click it again to resume.
Bye for now.
And then you can hit the check mark when you're done. And then when you're done, it's going to bring you to the normal desktop area. You can add more clips from your computer if you want to. We have a training on the desktop app inside the Dubb Academy. I'll show you that in a second. But then you just click edit, it merges the clip, and then you can upload it into Dubb. But you'd want to use Dubb Narrator. Did that make sense?
Okay.
Did that make sense? Or you have, I mean, I know you
Yeah,
just,
I got it. I'm gonna try and do it when we're finished here.
okay. Send it over to feedback if you want. Here, feedback at Dubb. I put it in there earlier, but I don't know if you saw it. Here's the email. I just put it in the chat. So if you
Okay.
want to just send it over, we can give you feedback on that. And if you want to go here as well, let me just show you this, just so you have it. Inside Dubb Academy. So when you're in the dashboard here, Maxine, can you see that?
Yeah.
When you're in the Dubb dashboard, just go to Academy videos. And then if you scroll down, it's this one right here, Dubb desktop app. This one.
Dub Academy Creation Desktop app. Okay.
Yep. And it's included in there in the tutorial.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Maxine. And then see Holly, Chrome extension versus Outlook add-in. So the
Just
Chrome, yeah, go ahead, Holly.
Yeah, just to let me explain a little bit. So my company will not allow me to do the Outlook add-in, even though I use Outlook,
Oh,
because the AI pieces to it or features on it, they're just a little skeptical of AI right now. So, and it's a
oh,
large company. So I'm
oh,
kind of, my hands are a little tied, but then Darius, when I asked him, he said, no, you can do everything from the desktop. So that's why I'm here.
yeah.
So my question about the Chrome extension is do you think I'm going to have similar issues utilizing that? Since I can't use Outlook add-ins, is it something that has to be sort of a
Mm.
like would my IT have to approve it, I guess, on some level?
Um, God, Holly, I'm not too sure on that level of. I mean, like if you had your because if you had your Outlook open, right? Like they didn't want the add-ins, but if you had your Outlook open here, like pretend this is Outlook, right?
Hmm.
If you go to the Chrome and you come in here and you pick your video, right? And then you go to advanced options. If you click optimize for Outlook and then
Hmm.
drop it in there, I think that would be okay. That's like a universal button thing there that you have to optimize it for. You can try that if you want to try it and send it to me and then see what they say on that side. But I mean, because if you're not going to do that, I mean, this is the way a lot of people optimize stuff. If they're using like a CRM, they loved it into HubSpot, they click optimize for, and that's for HubSpot. Um, that's a way I would add it in because you don't use Gmail or anything like that, right? You just use Outlook.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Not right now. I just use Outlook. So when you select the optimize for Outlook, what is it actually optimizing though?
Yeah, it's I think it's in terms of the not deliverability, but like when there's something with the GIF where when you
Okay.
normally send it with Outlook, it has to do something to make it
Uh,
more palatable on that side or something like that. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So can you go back to that page for a second? So
Yeah.
you're clicking, you found
Yeah.
that by clicking on the Chrome extension.
Yeah. So if I would had Outlook open here, I click here,
Yeah.
Chrome, and then
Uh,
just scroll to the video that you want and then go to advanced options and then click optimize for Outlook right there.
okay. So if I don't have access to that, am I still going to be able to use Dub?
Yeah, well, I think like if you just do this, right? If you were making a video, you can
Uh-huh,
still go to your video here,
uh-huh,
like pull up your video. And
uh-huh.
if you want to email me one, just take a video and then
Okay.
click this, share and send,
Uh-huh.
be for email. And I'll tell you what it looks like on my side. I think the difference is the with the GIF stuff, I think with Outlook. Outlook's a little, I'd have to ask Ina, she's a little more familiar with Outlook. I don't use Outlook a lot. But if you want to just try this, copy for email, and then just open up your Outlook, put it in, and email me. I'll tell you what it looks like. And I'll take some actions on it so you can see if it has all the tracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
All
this is
right.
what people normally do, but like, Outlook is Outlook 365 with those add-ins. That's usually what people do. So yeah.
Now I'm trying to get around it, but my understanding from Darius was that I could get around it, and I didn't have to rely on the Outlook add-in. So,
Yeah. So I think it's like copy and paste. I think it's like click optimize for Outlook, put it in there. You can do two versions. Click
mhm.
optimize for Outlook, pop it in, and then do the copy for email and pop it in and just send two of those. Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Yeah. And then let's see, Mater just popped in, Stefan's here. Okay, cool. Anybody have anything else for today? It's kind of a little show and tell today. Anybody before we go? And I'll follow up on the stuff that, I talked to you about. Holly, I'll follow up with you and then, everyone else as well. So
Oh,
um
thank you.
yeah. Anything before we go? From anybody? If not, keep recording. That's the key. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. Anyway, I hope you have the rest of your great Friday. Happy weekend, and we'll be back to the people individually and the stuff we talked about. Oh, Eduardo, go ahead. Sorry. just noticed your hand up. Go. Over to you. Let's see. Yep, go ahead, Eduardo. You should be able to go off mute. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I hate that by mistake. I was just saying bye. I just saw a
Oh,
little hand.
hey, you're doing the wave. Okay, got it. You're doing the wave. I'm gonna do the lasers back. Let's see if the lasers work. There we go.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, there we go. It's the way to end. If you can't end in lasers, you can't end at all. So, all right, guys. See you, everybody.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks,
Take
Rob.
care.
Bye.
Bye.